Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, Rahayu. Selamat malam semuanya. Apa kabarnya hari ini? Selamat datang dalam webinar nasional 8 jam pelajaran dengan tema Strategi Inovatif Merancang Pembelajaran Interaktif Berbasis Digital untuk Guru Masa Kini yang diselenggarakan oleh Kampus Guru Digital yang berkolaborasi dengan berbagai lembaga resmi dan universitas-universitas pendidikan. Salam kenal, saya Isma yang malam hari ini menjadi moderator untuk webinar pada hari ini dan juga menemani Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya pada malam hari ini hingga webinar ini selesai. Baik, apa kabarnya Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya? Apakah hari ini merupakan hari yang menyenangkan ataupun hari yang melelahkan? Dan juga bisa diketik dari mana nih asalnya Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya? Wah, ini sudah banyak yang mengetik hadir. Ada yang dari Konawe Utara, dari Lumajang. Ada yang dari Balikpapan, Manado, Sapan. Wow, sangat interaktif dan variatif sekali ya, Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya. Pastinya antusiasmenya sangat terasa. Karena Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya pastinya tidak sabar untuk mendengar materi yang akan dibawakan oleh narasumber hebat kita pada malam hari ini. Baik, namun sebelum kita masuk ke sesi utama, saya sebagai moderator akan membacakan beberapa informasi sebelum kita mulai webinar pada malam hari ini. Yang pertama yaitu peserta diharapkan mengikuti rangkaian kegiatan dari awal hingga akhir, baik melalui Zoom meeting maupun live streaming YouTube. Yang kedua, selama kegiatan berlangsung, Bapak Ibu guru diharapkan dapat menyalakan kamera apabila ingin menyampaikan sesuatu atau bertanya secara langsung. Silakan mengangkat tangan terlebih dahulu dan membuka mic setelah dipersilakan oleh moderator. Yang ketiga, materi akan disampaikan selama kurang lebih dari 60 menit dan akan dilanjutkan tanya jawab dan juga diskusi selama 30 menit. Yang keempat, setelah selesai kegiatan kepada Bapak Ibu guru dapat mengisi presensi yang akan dibagikan melalui saluran resmi grup WhatsApp. Juga pastinya kami menginformasikan untuk selalu berhati-hati terhadap segala bentuk penipuan yang mengatasnamakan kampus guru digital. Apabila mendapatkan pesan mencurigakan seperti mengirimkan kode OTP, informasi pribadi atau mengirimkan sejumlah uang, mohon laporkan kepada admin. Baik, Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya, marilah kita buka kegiatan kita pada malam hari ini dengan berdoa bersama-sama agar materi kegiatan yang akan kita laksanakan diberikan kelancaran dan membawa kebermanfaatan untuk kita semua. Berdoa menurut keyakinan masing-masing, dipersilakan. Berdoa kami cukupkan. Baik, Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya, telah hadir di tengah-tengah kita, narasumber hebat kita semuanya, dan materi kali ini terasa sangat berbeda karena akan dibawakan narasumber kita yang berasal dari luar negeri. Baik, Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya, narasumber pertama kita adalah sosok akademisi internasional yang telah memberikan kontribusi besar dalam pengembangan pendidikan, bahasa, dan inovasi pembelajaran. Beliau adalah Dr. Ju Seng Lee. Saat ini beliau menjabat sebagai Associate Head of Department of English Language Education. Sebagai akademisi dan peneliti yang aktif di tingkat internasional, beliau memiliki perhatian besar terhadap pengembangan pembelajaran yang inovatif, integrasi teknologi dalam pendidikan, serta penguatan kompetensi guru dalam menghadapi tantangan pembelajaran global. Melalui berbagai penelitian, publikasi ilmiah, dan pengalaman mengajar lintas budaya, beliau terus mendorong lahirnya praktik-praktik pembelajaran yang lebih interaktif, kreatif, dan relevan dengan kebutuhan peserta didik di era digital. Kehadiran beliau malam hari ini menjadi kesempatan berharga bagi kita untuk memperoleh perspektif global mengenai bagaimana teknologi dapat dimanfaatkan secara optimal untuk menciptakan pengalaman belajar yang lebih bermakna. Dan juga narasumber kedua kita, yaitu Telah hadir Ibu Dr. Nur Arifah Drajati MPD. Beliau merupakan dosen Universitas 11 Maret UNS yang dikenal aktif dalam bidang pendidikan, pengembangan kompetensi guru, teknologi pembelajaran, serta peneliti terkait inovasi pendidikan. Dan juga pastinya Dr. Ju Seung Lee membawa 5 asistennya dan juga student atau murid-muridnya yang berasal dari Universitas Hong Kong, yaitu yang pertama ada Pan Xin Wei dengan nama internasional Queenie, yang kedua yaitu Liu Shunxin dengan nama internasional BK, yang ketiga ada Menfang Yu dengan nama internasional Fiona, yang keempat ada Yu Chushu dengan nama internasional Tricia, dan yang kelima ada Liu Xian dengan nama internasional Kristal, dan juga yang terakhir narasumber kita yaitu Wakas Ahmad. Jadi ada banyak sekali ya Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya. Ada sekitarnya ada 8 narasumber hebat kita pada malam hari ini yang sudah siap memberikan materi-materi dan juga berbagi insight untuk kita semua. Maka dari itu mari kita sambut narasumber pertama kita Bapak Ju Seung Lee. Baik, selamat malam.
Selamat datang semuanya, guru digital.
Baik, selamat datang Bapak Ju Seung Lee. Terima kasih sudah bersiap untuk menjadi materi kita malam hari ini. Apakah Bapak sudah siap untuk memberikan materi kita 20 menit ke depan? Are you ready?
Oh yes, thank you very
Yes.
much,
Okay, I
Ishma.
think the time is yours. So, please.
Oh, thank you, Miss Ishma. Thank you, everyone. Teresa, can you share the slides? Yes. So over the next 40 minutes or so, Chu Sung Lee, together with our lab members, we are going to give you some framework how you teachers can use AI tools to support your students in the classroom learning. Uh, so So this is a framework I'd like to give you today. Uh, Number one, how you can identify a problem in the classroom. For example, the challenges and problems your students face, and then you define the problem. So that's the first step. And the second step is to solve the problem, you will design a new approach using new tools such as AI. And then you apply that new pedagogy into your classroom. And then you need to evaluate, right, the changes that you bring to the classroom as a result of applying the new solutions. So these are the five framework. So let's do it one by one. So identify problem means, let's say I give you one example, like anxiety, for example, right? Anxiety. Students are very anxious to speak in the classroom. But how do we know? How do we know if students' anxiety is a real problem? Yeah, so we can know this is a big problem through maybe entertainment. So they talk about like entertainment. Students are very anxious in the classroom. Also, you know it's a big problem through like books. The book, academic book or just general book talk about this topic. And then if you are the researchers, we can also know it is an important problem through maybe academic paper. Like there are many, many paper. This article, for example, on anxiety has been extensively cited, right? So you can triangulate uh, uh, once you identify the problem, next step is you need to define the problem. For example, anxiety. So when you say anxiety, actually, many people in this room also have different understanding of what anxiety means. Some people say, "Oh, it's anxiety. I'm from the very beginning, I'm very anxious person." or some people are very anxious about test. Some people are also very feel nervous about speaking the target language or second language. So we need to define what anxiety in your context. So in my case, second language speaking anxiety, and then we need to make it measurable. Uh, because if you are the researcher, we need to do the literature review, right? And also, if you are the teacher in the classroom, you need to uh, assess whether your solution bring a effectiveness of your classrooms. And yes, yes. And then now you have identified and defined the problem. Next thing is you need to design. Design means you need to combine the new tools, in our case, AI tools, with your lessons. So we call it the design the lessons or pedagogy. So traditionally, we often rely on the people like classmates or teachers uh, to maximize the effectiveness of our teaching. But in our case, for example, like interactive AI chatbots, or when AI go into the toy, the AI toy can be very interactive, right? So today we are like to demonstrate how AI chatbot and AI toy can be used in the classroom to support your students. And then once again, you need to combine and make it as a lesson plans. So we call it AI Copilot pedagogy or AI toy pedagogy. Yes. And then let's say you use it in your classroom, and then you need to show, right? You need to demonstrate whether your pedagogy has proven effective among your students. So you turn it into your research questions, uh, meaning that you need to tell whether and how much your new approach has helped reduce your target students' problem, in our case, anxiety. And then this is specific and from now on, very briefly, we'd like to give you a very quick process how we actually apply this framework into our research and teaching. For example, I have a background in language teaching, education, research. So in our field, the speaking anxiety is a big problem. So how do we know? We know it through reading article or reading books, reading everyday newspapers, well, when you read the paper or reports, we know they talk about this issue. So we decide to investigate this topic, and then yeah, and then we look at the market. For example, October 7, we watched this video. I think Teresa, you need to share your sound. Yes. So you need to stop sharing, and then you need to start sharing the video together with sound, audio, right? Yes, let's try it again. Oh, it does not work either. So sometimes technical issue can happen, but no problem. We can wait, we can be patient. So what I was trying to say is we actually watched we explore different options, and then one of the option was the AI toy. That is very popular in the marketplace. So we decided to use that AI toy uh, into our program.
AI toy that features the most advanced large-scale artificial intelligence model. As AI advances.
Is that okay now?
Yes. So that video just demonstrate how common, how popular in the everyday life and it's also very affordable. So we decided to use it, and then soon after that, the picture in the middle are our lab members. So I think it was Macau. So we gathered together to explore. We cannot hear the sound. Yeah, but anyway, that's okay. Yeah. So I think now we test and explore this tool, how we can use this tool into our lessons. And then November, our team had a first kickoff meeting to turn it into a research project. So you see, there are many toys in front of us, and yes.
What?
Next. And then we actually officially start the project. So we make announcement to all students across our campus, and then we recruit our students, participants. Meantime, I think early this year, January, we had a meeting to make a design, the research design, and develop instruments and so forth. Yes. And then this is actual design. So we had a human interaction, which is equivalent to the classroom setting, right? Students and teachers, classmates and students. And then the AI chatbot is the student interact with the ChatGPT or Copilot. So we have some video.
That sounds wonderful, and I totally get it. Music really can be that perfect companion.
Yeah, so it's and then the AI toy.
Sure. What would you like to talk about?
Can you ask me what's my favorite animal is?
So we record their interaction with this interlocutor, like human interlocutor, AI chatbot, and AI toy. And then next thing we did was we actually measure, right? We actually measure their moment by moment changes of their emotions. Again, we are interested in anxiety, so we measure students' anxiety every 10 seconds. And this is the results, like a high, the most anxious students show this trend, and those students who have a low level of anxiety show these patterns. So these are the evidence of this. Yes. And then we didn't stop there. Like in February, for example, we share our findings and the lesson plans and the implications for teaching with various stakeholders. And the photo on the left-hand side, we share our research and some implication with the Korean undergraduate future teachers. And the right-hand side, we actually went into the primary school in Hong Kong, and we use our research to train teachers, just like what we are doing today with you. Yes. So now I have shown you the framework, and then walk you through how each stages can be implemented. Now I'd like to invite our team, our member, to showcase the more specific aspects of examples. So I'd like to invite this team.
Hello. Okay. Thank you, Drew. Hello, everyone. I'm Queenie. In my part, I will talk about AI and classroom enjoyment. So, yes, okay. So our main question is very simple. Can AI help students enjoy learning and participate more? So we know that today teachers see many AI tools, AI toys, Chat GPT, and many different kind of learning apps. This can be very exciting, but it also can be very confusing. So for the teachers, the question is not only whether should I allow my learners to enjoy AI, or the question is, can AI really help them participate more? Okay, so before I showed our research, let me ask you a question. Next. Okay, so as you can see on the screen, which classroom problem is the hardest for you? You can type your answers on the checkbox. A, the students do not participate. B, the students are anxious. C, they lost motivation. And D, they are in different levels. Okay. Okay, so many of you type C. A and C, okay. Thank you for your answers. So today I will focus mainly on A, B, and C, the participant, anxiety, and motivation. These are the places where enjoyment can help. Okay, next. So let me begin with a real classroom problems. Think about that. When you ask your student to using AI in the class, they may be very interested in it at first, but participants can disappear very quickly. So they may say, "Oh, I don't know what to say," or "I'm really afraid of making mistake," or "The AI is too fast," or "This is so boring." So what should you do right now? Next. Next. All right, so now let me introduce a helper, which is called enjoyment. So research shows that enjoyment can help the learners engage more in idle activities, take another turn, and try again after difficulties. So how can we make our activities enjoyable? Let me briefly introduce one of our idle labs research first. Okay, next page. So just as Drew mentioned, we are certain EFL learners. We asked them to talk about three kind of partners: a human, a co-pilot, and AI toys. So as you can see, our AI toys is a really adorable, cute, rabbit-shaped conversational device. We asked them to rate their enjoyment every 10 seconds. The questions was very practical. Which interaction keep learner engaged? And when did enjoyment go up? And when does enjoyment go down? And why? So let's see our finding. Okay, so our first finding is that different learners may need different AI partners. For low proficiency learners, which is we call beginner, that means their English is not that good. The AI toys was often a better match because it was like low pressure, playful, and easier to enter. And for the medium proficiency learners, the best match may depend on the task design. The AI toys can support confidence, while Copilot can work if the pace is adjusted. And for the high proficiency learner, which is very good in English, Copilot or human partners may offer richer interaction and deeper ideas. So the key point is very simple. STEM AI do not match STEM experiments. Next.
Okay, Professor Joseon Lee and also Sinwei.
Yes.
Some participants want to have translation. Would you please to back to okay. Ya, jadi Bapak Ibu ternyata penggunaan AI itu tidak sama bagi para partisipan. Jadi untuk para pemula mereka suka menggunakan yang ada bonekanya. Kemudian untuk murid-murid yang sedang berkembang atau misalnya di rata-rata, mereka suka menggunakan AI toy atau copilot. Kemudian untuk pembelajar yang sudah advance, mereka menggunakan copilot atau mereka senang dengan diskusi atau engage dengan manusia langsung. Ya, okay, you may continue, Sinwei.
Thank you, Miss Arifa. Okay, so I may try to be a little bit slower. Okay, so the other finding is that one activities may have many different kind of moments. As you can see here, the enjoyment is not very stable. It's like change, go up, go down, recover, go up, go down. Next. So as you can see here, this is a graph show the low proficiency is like the learner's English is not that good. He talked to an AI toy and this is his enjoyment. So at first, as you can see here, the learners may be very excited. So the enjoyment is so high. Then the AI asks a little bit difficult question, then the enjoyment dropped, go down. Then the AI give a hint and enjoyment can recover. And so from this chart, we can know that the teachers should watch the moments, not only the final outcomes, because the enjoyment is changed. Okay, next page. So we're wondering, why does enjoyment go up and down? We interviewed the learners. So we summarize some reasons. The enjoyments go down when the AI speak too fast. And also the question, if the question is too difficult or the feedback is unclear, or if the AI do not respond, or the topic feel uncomfortable, the enjoyment go down. And when the enjoyment go up, the enjoyment go up when AI gives some hint or use simple English or allow the learners to ask for repetition, give useful feedback, or give an interesting challenge. So when the learners we find that they stop speaking, we should check the interaction first. Even the very small design change can keep them participating. Okay. So what does this mean for the classroom teaching? In many daily classrooms, learners are very different. They differ in their language proficiency level, their confidence, their engagement, and also their affective needs. So the point is not to replace the teacher. The point is to choose the tool that fits the learner and the problem. Okay. Then teachers, attention please. So here's some interactive parts. So as you can see the pictures, now here's a boy, grade 4. He's very shy and know only a little bit English, and he's afraid of making mistake. So which one would you recommend for him? You can pick A, is an AI toy. Okay, wow, very fast. Thank you for like a AI toy, B human, and C copilot. Okay, yes, almost all of you get A. So I would not say this is only one correct answer, but AI toy is a very reasonable choice here because for the beginner, just as I said, for like he is not very good at English, emotional safety may be more important than information. Okay, all of you type A, you are all good teachers and learners. Okay, next one. So, okay, now here is a university learners, and he can speak very fluently, and he very enjoying discussion, and he wants deeper ideas. So, which one would you choose, and why? Yes, yes. So many of you type B, human, and in okay, 1C here, 2C, B and C. Yes. Yes, so just as I said, the advanced learners often need more richer interaction and more cognitive challenge. So probably yes, human and Copilot B and C may become a better match than the AI toy. So just as we said, the finding one, the different learners like different partners. Okay. Yes, and some of you said because human can do kind of test, multitasking. Yes, very good. Okay, now here, as you can see, there's a graph here. Can you imagine why did enjoyment drop? There's some A, because it spoke too fast. B, the topic was too difficult. C, the feedback was okay. Some of you, yes, okay. Meaning D here, all of the above. Yes, all of these can happen. So this connecting to finding two, the enjoyment is dynamic. It can fail and recover during the same activities. So as a teachers, we should watch for moments, not for the final outcomes. Okay, so now let's think about which teacher are you? A, I use the same AI activities for everyone. B, I adjust the tools and prompt for different learners. C, I do not use AI yet. Try to be B. Yeah, that's good. 10 BB. Okay. Wow, very impressive because like almost majority of you type B, A and B. Yes, so if you choose A, our research suggests that one size fits all AI may not work very well for all learners. But if you choose B, excellent. This is exactly the principle emerged from our finding. And there's no C. Okay, very good. Because all of you are trying to use AI to integrate in your class. Okay. Next. So before you use AI, ask 3 questions. 1, who is my learners? 2, what problems am I trying to solve? And 3, which AI tools fits this kind of learners? So the best AI tool is not the most powerful one. The best AI tool is the one that matches the learners. So I hope all of you learners all feel enjoyable during the class. Okay, thank you so much. That is about my part. Yes, now let's welcome Becca to introduce something about willingness to communicate.
Hey, hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Okay, pardon me. I think Ibu Nur Arifah Driajati bisa menerjemahkan untuk peserta kita pada malam hari ini.
Baik, Ibu Isma. Ya, ya, lanjut. Silakan, please continue, Sinwei. So I will explain one by one.
Mungkin juga untuk yang di sesi Bapak Li Jeng Juseng Li ya, Ibu.
Baik,
Oke.
siap.
So
Yes.
I'm going to start this part and
Yes.
Dr. Arfa is going to translate, right?
Yep.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Hello everyone. My name is Shu Xin. You can call me Becca. And today I'm going to talk about another concept. And later I'm going to show you some pictures and you can guess why the students don't participate in your classroom. Okay, next. First one. Can you think of the reason? Just the first one, please. just the first picture, please.
Ya, ada beberapa hal yang terkait mengapa siswa-siswa itu mengalami kesulitan ketika berpartisipasi di kelas. Bapak Ibu, partisipasi di sini bukan hanya berbahasa Inggris ya, tetapi bagaimana kita juga mencoba untuk mengaplikasikan juga di bahasa yang lain, bahasa Indonesia ataupun bahasa daerah masing-masing. Ya, then please continue, Susan.
Okay, let's see. Do I have any answers? First picture, can you guess why the students don't participate in class?
Ya,
Scared. Yes, that's the exact word I'm going to say. A lot of students are scared. Yeah, anxious, afraid to make mistakes. That's right. So a lot of students, they are scared of standing in front of everyone and talking about their feelings, or they're afraid of the teachers because the teachers are seniors, or maybe they're afraid of standing in front of crowds, etc. So that's the first one, scared. Okay, and the second one, can you guess
I'm
another?
sorry. First is pertama karena takut ya, takut dengan guru atau takut dengan teman-temannya. Oke, The second. Oke, next. Jadi yang kedua Bapak Ibu mungkin bisa memperkirakan apa yang membuat siswa tidak ingin berpartisipasi di kelas. Ya, silakan Bapak
Okay,
Ibu bisa menjawab menggunakan bahasa Inggris atau bahasa Indonesia.
okay, now I see a lot of words shy in the comment. Yes, actually, last year I went to Indonesia. I visited this country and also I met Dr. Arifa and other teachers. I visited some schools and the students told me that it's kind of like a culture thing, which is similar in China. So a lot of students in class, they are afraid of standing out in the classroom. They just want to keep low profile. They don't want to be noticed by everyone. So this is the second reason.
Ya, yang kedua adalah karena malu. Ya, malu kemudian menumbuhkan bahwa siswa itu tidak ingin berpartisipasi di kelas. Oke.
Okay, and next one. Okay, for this one, you don't have to guess. Everyone knows the answer. A lot of students are on their phones, they're minding their own business, and so they don't want to participate in class.
Ya, silakan Bapak Ibu untuk menebak apa penyebabnya mengapa siswa-siswa tidak mau berpartisipasi di kelas. Silakan.
Thank you. Next page. So today I'm going to introduce a concept. It's similar to a term that Queenie has mentioned. It's called willingness to participate. To make it simpler, we can imagine it as a door in the classroom. If the students, they close the door, they are really anxious, they're afraid of making mistakes, and they're not ready for the classroom activities. But if they keep the door open, they're pretty confident, they're comfortable, and ready to join.
Ya, Susin Liu memberikan konsep baru bagaimana semua siswa bisa berpartisipasi dan memiliki keinginan itu.
Okay, so for us teachers, our task is to open the door, like this little cat, open the door for our students in the classroom.
Ya, salah satu konsepnya adalah open the door, jadi membuka pintu. Bukan membuka pintu kelas ya Bapak Ibu, tetapi ini membuka sesuatu hal yang mungkin selama ini tertutup. Ya.
Okay, thank you. Next page, please. Okay, for our research team, there's actually a surprising research finding, which is similar to the emotional one, the enjoyment one. For the willingness to participate, for students who are really shy and quiet in the classroom, they usually have low willingness to participate in the class, but when they're interacting with the AI toy robots, they actually have higher. And for those who are really confident, who had higher willingness to participate, it was actually lower when they were talking to the AI toys.
Ya, ternyata berdasarkan penelitian Bapak Ibu, untuk siswa-siswa yang pemalu dan juga pendiam, ini akan berdampak pada kemampuan berbahasanya dan ketika menggunakan AI robot, AI toy robot ini menjadi bagus kompetensinya. Sedangkan untuk yang percaya diri, siswa yang percaya diri, bahasanya bagus, tetapi yang mengejutkan adalah ketika menggunakan robot menjadi rendah kemampuannya.
Okay, next page, please. Next, I'm going to show you a video, and then you can answer this question and type your answers in the chat box. Can you think of the possible advantages and disadvantages of this AI toy when it's interacting with the student? Okay, that's me in the video.
Sure, the weather in Hong Kong on October the 30th is sunny, with a maximum temperature of about 28 C and a minimum temperature of about 24 C. The air quality is moderate. The wind direction is east, and the wind speed is 9 kilometers per hour.
Okay, can we go back to the yes? Can you tell me the possible advantages and disadvantages of talking with the AI toy?
Ya, silakan Bapak Ibu, ada setelah melihat video tadi ya, apa manfaatnya dan mungkin kekurangan dan menggunakan AI toy robot tadi. Silakan Bapak Ibu untuk menuliskan di chat.
Okay, in the comment section, we have build up their confidence. Yeah, they're more confident when they're talking to the AI toy. That's definitely an advantage and peace of mind. Others? AI became their bestie? Yes, it's kind of like the AI toy is their friends rather than the teacher. It can boost their dopamine, I think. Yeah, definitely. Disadvantage, low interaction with human. Later, we're going to explain this. Low pressure, advantage. AI mostly encourages the user. Okay, so that's encouragement when they're talking. Dependency on AI. Yeah, that's definitely something we need to talk about later. Dependent, clever and confident. Disadvantage, need more money to buy this. Actually, it's not very expensive. It's like 25 US dollars if you want to buy it in the Chinese market. Okay, more engagement. Okay, thank you. Thank you for offering so many comments. So let's go to the next page. We have done some investigation why they had higher willingness to participate. Well, first, you can, as you noticed, the bunny was really cute and friendly. And a lot of students said, well, it doesn't have any judgment towards me. So when I'm talking, it doesn't tell me like, oh, you said this wrong. You made a grammar mistake or something like that. So they feel that they're more relaxed and when they're interacting with the AI toy. And for supportive, usually they would have some emotional support from the AI toy, like, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, things like that. And then it's not a test. It's not like when I'm talking to the AI toy, I will get punished or I will get a score after this. And finally, they usually have familiar topics. For example, for the AI toy, when they're interacting, they usually talk about something they have mentioned, like, oh, you talked about your cat. Can you tell me more about your cat? Things like that. So these are the reasons why the willingness to participate went up.
Ya, Bapak Ibu, ketika menggunakan robot boneka itu ternyata lucu karena lucu, kemudian tidak ada penilaian, kemudian tidak ada penghakiman, dan sportif karena memang juga bukan manusia ya. Kemudian topiknya juga familiar, sehingga ini mungkin beberapa hal ini bisa kita pelajari bersama.
Next page. Okay, and here are some other reasons why their willingness to participate went down. First, it didn't understand me, and then it kept interrupting because when they were seeking the words or when they were thinking of the content, the AI toy just started interrupting the student. It gave very short, boring answers. So there is a hint for us teachers when we are choosing the AI toys or AI tools for students to use in classroom, we need to find the appropriate ones. Like they have medium length sentences and also they have interesting answers. And another one is the emotional support. It doesn't care about my feelings. It's also something we need to notice when we are selecting the tools. For the AI tools, they need to care about the feelings. Like some students would say, oh, the response is really shallow. It said, okay, I hear you, I feel you. And then it would talk about another topic and it wouldn't ask about what actually happened. So this is something we can consider. And the response came too fast, and finally, I didn't know the topic.
Ya, ternyata Bapak Ibu meski robot itu atau AI toy itu tadi ya lucu dan sebagainya, tetapi untuk pembelajar yang lain itu membuat bosan, kemudian pembelajar merasa bahwa robot atau toy itu tidak mengerti saya, kemudian juga mereka tidak memahami saya, kemudian membosankan, bicaranya terlalu cepat, dan salah satunya lagi adalah saya tidak tahu topik yang dibicarakan.
Okay, so I have some practical tips for Indonesian teachers. First one is that we can use AI as a practice partner. Usually we don't set it as a teacher because if the students know, oh, it's a teacher, and then they might get afraid or scared. But if it's an AI partner, for example, if you're in history class, you can say that this AI tool can act as a historical figure. And for example, in literature class, it can be Shakespeare talking to the student. So this is AI acting as a practice partner.
Ya, ini tips untuk di Indonesia, Bapak Ibu. Jadi pertama adalah menggunakan AI sebagai partner praktek ya, partner praktek. Dan ini bukan hanya untuk bahasa Inggris saja, tetapi bisa digunakan juga di kelas sejarah, kelas matematika, kelas biologi dan pelajaran yang lain.
Okay, and then we move on to the second one is choose familiar topics. Yeah, like mentioned in the picture. For English teachers, you can ask the students to talk about what they had for their breakfast or lunch, or maybe their favorite pets, favorite type of animal, things like that.
Ya, tips yang lain adalah topik yang familiar itu memberikan kenyamanan bagi siswa dalam belajar.
Okay, and the third one is give wait time. I know a lot of teachers would give some wait time to students, like 5 seconds. When we ask a question, we wait for 5 seconds for the students to think about it. But sometimes AI don't have this function. So when the students are talking with AI, we can ask the students to tell the AI, well, give me 5 seconds to think about it before you give me your response. And then they would feel they have less pressure and they're more willing to talk about what they want to say.
Ya, tips yang lain adalah berikan waktu sebentar kepada siswa kita untuk berpikir, di mana toy atau robot AI ini tidak memiliki.
Okay, next page, please. And the next tip is that respond warmly. As you can see, a lot of AI toys, they had very shallow responses. So we can pick the AI tools with responses like, that's interesting, not just good, or with
Ya,
no emotional support.
Ya, sebagai guru kita bisa memberikan respon yang lebih hangat, bukan hanya seperti good atau bagus atau hebat seperti itu, tetapi lebih hangat seperti wow, menarik sekali seperti itu.
Okay, next one is teach repair phrases. I'm not sure if you have students who submit the answers generated by AI directly. So in this case, usually they don't have the rounds of conversations with the AI tools. And when we're teaching, we can say, well, if you don't understand what the AI was talking about, or if you don't understand a term, you can ask, can you repeat something? Or if the AI misunderstood you, then you can say, I mean something. And then the answers would be a lot better.
Ya, tips yang lain adalah gunakan frase yang lain. Artinya ada beberapa pilihan yang bisa kita berikan, tidak hanya seperti apa namanya, coba ulangi lagi seperti itu, tetapi ada interaksi dengan guru.
Okay, the final tip is reduce evaluation pressure. Now I'm going to let you watch the video first. No, just the picture, just the picture. Yeah, like what is showing the picture, it says, after studying for the test, I remember nothing. So it's a similar case when the students are interacting with the AI tools. If you say, oh, when after you talk with AI, I'm going to give each one of you a grade. And then there will be the pressure and they don't understand or they don't remember what they were talking about. So what we can do is to say or to tell the students, well, this is just practice time. No rush, no hurry. And there are no grades, don't worry, no pressure. And then the AI tool can act as a friend or a classmate when they are interacting, and then they will have better participation.
Ya, tips terakhir adalah mengurangi tekanan evaluasi atau tes itu sendiri. Ketika praktis atau praktek tidak ada apa ya namanya ya ranking ya atau penomoran siswa. Ya, next.
Okay. So today I'm going to recommend some free AI tools that you can use in your classroom. First is ChatGPT. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this one. So especially for English teachers, if you want your students to practice speaking real time, then you can use ChatGPT because it has this function. And for DeepSeek, if you want to type in some words and get some feedback in the form of words, and then you can use DeepSeek. And for Google Assistant, it's kind of like an assistant in your daily life. Imagine you're a boss and then you want to know about the weather, or if you don't know this plant, you can take a picture and then you can ask Google Assistant what this is. And you can also use this in your classroom activities for students to ask the Google Assistant about anything they want to know. And finally, Duolingo. Usually, if you want to find some online courses, you can seek for the videos on Duolingo. And also, Duolingo has another function. There's a virtual character called Lily. If you want your students to talk with a virtual character, then you can ask the student to practice with Lily.
Ya, mungkin secara singkat ya Bapak Ibu bahwa ada beberapa tools AI yang bisa kita gunakan secara gratis, ChatGPT, DeepSeek, Google Assistant, dan Duolingo. Ya, sementara begitu, lanjut.
I see from the comment already using Duolingo. That's a great practice. That's a great start. And then I have another AI tool that I want to show you. It's called Character AI. Yeah, I'm a pretty busy person because I just talked to Donald Trump and Elon Musk, as you can see in my chat box. But seriously, this is not actually Elon Musk. It's a website where you can find different characters generated by people from different places around the world. And if you want to make the activity fun, then you can ask your students to go to this website and find a character that they are interested in.
Ya, kita juga bisa menggunakan ini ya tools karakter AI. Di sini juga bisa bicara dengan orang-orang yang mungkin tidak akan kita temui secara langsung dengan orang-orang terkenal. Ya.
Can you play the video for me, Tricia? There's a short video. Yes.
You're wasting my time. I literally rule the world. Yes, it is I. Bow down before me, my loyal subjects.
Okay, this is how it works. Thank you. And next page, please. There's another website that I would like to recommend. So our team has a cooperation with Quippy AI. So this is a website designed for us teachers if we want to prepare for our lessons, if we want to generate some slides created by AI, or especially for English teachers, if you want to grade your students using the AI tool according to the IELTS standards, for example, and then you can use Quippy AI. And also for English teachers, if you want your students to practice English speaking, you can also use this website.
Ya, mari kita tunggu bersama ya, Bapak Ibu. Ada tools yang baru AI dari Quippy AI. Dan dari tim Education University of Hong Kong, ini memang sedang mengadakan penelitian dengan AI ini.
Okay, thank you. And finally, I would like to say AI helps, but students and you matter most. Next, only one picture. Yeah, just one. Thank you. A lot of teachers might have the same concern as I have had when AI first came up. Oh my God, we're going to lose our jobs. So probably this will happen, but still, I think at present for teachers, we're not going to lose our jobs because for students, a lot of students, they don't know how to use AI tools appropriately. So we need to switch our positions. For us teachers, now we need to teach the students how they can use AI to learn information, to receive information in the classroom. Okay, so that's all of my presentation. Thank you. And next. Yeah, I hope all of us will never lose our jobs. I hope. And also hope that the students can have a better future in this AI genre. Thank you.
Ya, yang terpenting adalah kita sebagai pendidik dan juga siswa, Bapak Ibu. Jangan takut pada AI. AI membantu kita.
Baik, terima kasih. Saya kira ini narasumber selanjutnya. The next speaker.
Bu Isma, apakah saya sekarang?
Baik, ini jadinya
Oh, next.
5
Ya,
atau
masih
dua
lanjut,
saja.
Bu.
Oke,
Masih
baik.
lanjut, Bu Isma.
Jadi masih asisten dari Prof. Chu Seung
Ya,
Lee.
ya.
Oke, baik. Terus next.
Ya, pembicara selanjutnya, Prof. Chu Seung Lee, your students.
The next speaker, it is Fiona, Tricia, or Crystal.
Yeah. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Hello everyone. I am Fiona, and now it's my part to share something with you guys. And hello, good evening. And I know this is the end of a week, and it's the end of Friday. Do you guys feel very happy to come to the end of a week? I really wanted to know, do you think it's really relieved? Wow, it's the end of a week. It's really tired. Do you think, like today, did you guys have a very tired day? Did you have a lot of classes today? Every teacher friend, did you have, yeah, really happy. And did you have a lot of classes? Like the most classes for me is I have 8 classes. Yeah, so tired but excited. Yeah, thank you guys. Free. Yeah, thank you. And I also think if it's Friday night, I have completed my work today. I feel very, very relieved. So I'm really wondering if you take a review of your today's work. I really want to ask you guys, imagine that you have just finished your Friday, and do you think you guys, like on the screen, which do you think are the really biggest issue of your tired week or tired Friday? Like what's the most challenging part of your day today? Can you type your answer to share your thought about your working day today? What's the most challenging part, or what do you think make your day a little bit tired? Like, do you think because, correcting, okay. Yeah, so on the screen, I have shared with you 4 parts that for me and for our team members in our class. we are feeling a little bit challenging. That is, some students in our classes will be very anxious. Just now you have also mentioned previously, they are a little bit anxious in the class. They don't want to open their mouth to communicate or express their opinions with us. And the second point is that they are sometimes too shy, even if they know the answer, but they are not willing to share their answer with our teachers, right? And the third kind of challenge is that sometimes teachers talk a lot. There are few time for the students to really share their voice. Yeah, students are too afraid. Yeah, of course. They are very afraid to express. Even if they know something, they still choose to be quiet. Maybe because they don't have so much practice opportunities, but also let's come to the last reason on the screen, because there are a little bit fear of the criticism or the judgment from the teachers, right? So there are a lot of challenges in our really teaching every day. And all these challenges are not only for the students, but also for our teachers. After just because we have these challenges, so sometimes we will feel less passionate about our working day, or we don't have so much enjoyment, pleasure in our own work. So if we have some method to improve this kind of situation or solve these problems, not only the students can enjoy more of our classes, but also I think we will have happier working life. Yeah. So the yeah, thank you. So now let's come to the next one. Just now our team members have shared a lot of products. Yeah. They are afraid of the judgment from the teachers, so they choose to be quiet, right? And now we have some innovative approach. Just now, our team members have shared a lot of products, and just imagine it again, like tomorrow, do you have classes tomorrow? And or on Monday, next Monday, if you can really have the chance to use the product, which one will you choose? Which one will you choose? Like the toys or just the devices like the iPad or mobile phone? Which one do you prefer to choose? Yeah, the dog? Yeah. It's very interesting. And for the device, I think it's more convenient for teachers to bring to the classroom. And so I think all these kind of products can really help us to make the classes more engaging or more interesting. How about let's move on to the next one. We know there are so many devices, but what are the most okay, thank you. Have you ever think about it? Have you ever thought about it? Why the AI works for learning? Or we know there are so many products, but do you know the reason that the AI products really work or efficient for students learning? You can take your time to take a look at the reasons I have already shared on the screen. Yeah, our group have put 4 reasons here. So in the first place, yeah, thank you. This is the most important point. I will share it with you later. Yeah, let's look at the first one. The first one is, of course, the AI toys, the dog or the devices can make a kind of low anxiety or interactive environment for teachers and for the students to communicate, especially for the kids. They can communicate with a low anxiety environment. And the next one is the personalized and adaptive feedback from the AI devices. Yeah, and like every one of you know that in your class, I think there are some students make a very fast progress, but there are always some students, they are very shy and they need to take their own time. So the AI products can make this possible, that students, slow students can also follow their own steps. They don't need to chase the quick students, right? So this is also very, very efficient. And the next part is positive encouragement, of course, right? And the last one is really important. That is, we can work through the boundary of the traditional classroom, because once we have the AI toys or devices, we can learn beyond the classroom, not always in the classroom. We can go outside at home or in the park, right? Or in the, any places we can learn, and not just with teacher, but also with the products. Even no matter what subject you are teaching, you can take the classroom outside the campus. Yeah, we can learn everywhere. So now we have shared so many products. We say that they are efficient, but now we have a real demonstration of the interaction with the AI toy. We can take a look at the video maybe on Monday. You can also be one of them to share with your students.
I want to talk to you about the topic describe a person I admire.
Ooh, nice topic. Tell me one tiny thing about the person you admire. Maybe who they are, a friend, parent, teacher, actor, or one thing they do that makes you say, wow.
To talk to you about the topic.
Yeah, so we can see that the AI dog is really smart, and it can react very quickly and to give response to the student in the right way. And so just now we have mentioned so many problems or challenges. You can also think about it. Our teacher friends, you can also think in your mind, which classroom challenge or problem do you think the AI toy can help the teachers to solve, to address? Yeah. Like if you have an AI dog on next Monday, if you take it to the classroom, which problem do you think it can help us to solve? Nervousness, right? Yeah, thank you. Overcome the shy students. Yeah, thank you very much. I think these are all the efficient way we can use it to address, right? Because they're so exciting or try to be brave. Yeah. They can help the students to be brave, because students have the willingness, or they want in their inner mind, they want to express something with the AI dog instead of the harsh teachers maybe in their impression, right? Yeah, so I think it's really efficient to try to communicate with the AI dog. So maybe you can have a try next Monday, yeah, to bring some devices to your classroom. You can have a try what will happen or what will change in your teaching. Yeah, so thank you every guy, and I will invite my team member to share with you the evidence why this can really help.
Okay, hi, this is Crystal. So now I will share you some evidence from our research. to show why the AI toys and the AI toy could help to reduce students' anxiety. So we have students to talk with a human, as you can see, and talk with the copilot, and finally talk with the AI toy. And then we're recording their speaking. And after that, we replay the video and we have the student to rate their anxiety from 1 to 10. And then we conduct the interview and ask students why they feel anxious or why they feel less anxious at a specific point. Arifa, do you need translation?
Yes. Ya, oke. Jadi Bapak Ibu ini hasil riset ya, Bapak Ibu. Jadi ketika menggunakan eh, toy robot itu memang hasilnya lebih bagus dan tetapi juga ada hal-hal yang mungkin terkait di dalamnya seperti apakah siswa itu memiliki seperti pendiam atau pemalu dan sebagainya. Jadi tadi sudah disampaikan di depan bahwa untuk siswa-siswa yang terutama memiliki sifat-sifat yang pendiam dan sebagainya, toy AI itu sangat membantu dalam pembelajaran bahasa Inggris. Dan tentunya ini bukan hanya pembelajaran bahasa Inggris, tetapi juga bisa digunakan untuk pembelajaran yang lainnya.
Thank you so much. Next slide. Next slide. Tristan, next slide. Yes. And from our study, we find some reasons why their anxiety go up. So basically, we find three major reasons. The first one is human-related factors. So for example, some students, they're shy in nature, right? And also there are some students, they're afraid of the evaluation from the teacher and the students. And also, the second reason is linguistic and cognitive factors. So for example, students, they have something in their mind, but they don't know how to express. Or some students, they're less advanced in learning. And number three is contextual factors. So for example, the task is very difficult for students, or they don't have any knowledge about the topic, so they don't know how to do this task.
Ya, ini bukti-bukti yang lainnya ya, Bapak Ibu, terkait dengan penelitian tim dari Education University Hong Kong terkait dengan negatif evaluasi yang dilakukan oleh manusia. Jadi menimbulkan trauma sehingga ketika menggunakan toy itu juga masih terbawa trauma tersebut. Kemudian limited vocabulary atau linguistic dan cognitive factors. Nah, ini mungkin salah satunya penyebabnya karena kita juga kurang membaca ya, sehingga ketika ada menggunakan robot pun juga atau tidak menggunakan robot pun ini menjadi masalah. Yang ketiga adalah contextual factors. Faktor konteks ketika kita melakukan presentasi dan sebagainya, tugasnya terlalu sulit sehingga ini menjadi pertimbangan bagi kita sebagai pendidik untuk mempertimbangkan hal-hal tiga hal ini. Terima kasih.
Next page, please. Tristan, next page. Next one.
Sorry, I think there is a delay.
Okay, thank you. And we'll also find out some attributes or features of AI that could actually help lower students' anxiety. So for example, number one, the AI could provide emotional support. So students, they feel very relaxed and very confident to talk with the AI. And number two, sometimes AI could act as a social participant. Students feel, very safe, very comfortable talking with AI, right? They want to talk with AI. And the number three is AI could provide some learning support. So for example, when you don't know something, you ask AI and that give you the information, right? And also AI could provide immediate feedback. So this, benefits of AI actually help to, lower students' anxiety.
Ya, bukti yang lain atau dari penelitian tim adalah AI memberikan dukungan emosional, terutama bagi siswa-siswa kita yang memiliki rasa pemalu dan juga pendiam. Kemudian AI juga dapat bertindak sebagai partisipan yang aktif ya. Jadi siswa-siswa memiliki rasa aman dan nyaman ketika berbicara dengan AI. Kemudian yang ketiga, AI memberikan dukungan belajar dengan sesuatu yang cepat, 24 jam, dan memberikan feedback yang cepat.
Next page, please. Yes, so what we can do as teachers, so in the classroom, so first we can use AI tools as a very safe practice space. So for example, you can give student a task and then ask student to talk with AI or practice with AI first. And finally, we go back to human interaction. So for example, teacher-student interaction or group discussion.
Implikasi dari riset ini bahwa penggunaan tools AI atau AI ini bisa memberikan ruang praktek yang memberikan kelonggaran ya atau resiko yang rendah kepada siswa. Yang kedua, memberikan perhatian pada emosi siswa. Yang ketiga adalah memberikan dasar-dasar yang efektif ya. Kemudian yang keempat adalah memberikan tugas yang bisa dicapai. Artinya tidak terlalu sulit ya.
Oh, yes, very good. Ever seen someone saying that we can use AI for ice breaking and also deep learning? Oh, very good. You already know how to use AI in the classroom. Previous one, previous one. Previous one, please. Previous one, please. Yes. And second, as teachers, we need to pay attention to student emotions. As teacher, we know how to, sense students' anxiety, right? So for example, when students, they're shaking, or when students, they avoid eye contact with teachers, then we know, okay, they are anxious. Everyone, please. Next one, please. 不是上一页。Previous one, please. Yes. Okay. And number 3, as teachers, when we notice that some students, they are anxious, and then number 3, what we can do is we may provide effective scaffolds, or we may provide effective support, right? You can comfort the student. And number 4, what we can do is we can make our task more climbable with tiered options. So for example, when some students, they are very good, and then we can give them very difficult task. But for some students, maybe there are less advanced learners, and then we may provide them with simple tasks first, and then they may start from simple ones and to the more difficult ones. Everyone, please.
Ya, terkait dengan tugas, kita bisa memulai dari yang mudah dan pelan-pelan diberikan tugas yang lebih sulit. Ya.
Okay, next page, please. Yes, so AI could be used inside the class, and we can also use AI outside of class. So for example, we may assign some students the homework, and then they can use the AI tools at home to do those homeworks. And then gradually, we can bridge the in-class teaching with the out-of-class practices. And finally, we will help to build student confidence and also cultivate their learner autonomy as well.
Iya,
Arifa, please.
AI bisa memberikan jembatan ya kepada pembelajar maupun juga kita juga sebagai guru juga bisa menggunakan memanfaatkan AI ini dari kelas-kelas yang sudah ada yang selama ini kita gunakan. Kemudian guru bisa memberikan tugas-tugas di luar dan pada akhirnya apa yang kita berikan ini bisa bermanfaat ketika siswa-siswa kita berada di luar kelas. Sehingga
So,
sehingga menumbuhkan kepercayaan diri yang lebih baik. Kemudian apa yang kita ajarkan ini bisa digunakan di luar kelas atau dalam dunia nyata.
So I hope from next Monday on, you can try to use AI in your class and also assign students some tasks so that you allow them to use AI also outside of class.
Ya, kita bisa menggunakan AI di dalam kelas dan mempraktekannya. Selanjutnya berikan waktu kepada dan ruang kepada siswa-siswa kita untuk memanfaatkan AI di luar kelas.
Yes, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. Ya, terima kasih.
Thank you. So the next speaker, who is the next speaker? I think still one.
Ya, masih satu ya.
Satu.
Is there anyone here from Education University of Hong Kong? Finished?
Oh, finish.
Ya.
Okay, so jadi ini sudah sampai ke Ibu Nur Arifah Drajati untuk menyampaikan materi kita pada malam hari ini. Kepada Ibu Nur Arifah Drajati MPD, kami persilakan.
Ya, terima kasih Bapak Ibu semuanya. Mohon maaf. Mbak Aura. Kok jadi kayak. So please, mohon maaf, saya izin untuk I see. Okay. Ya, selamat malam Bapak Ibu semuanya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mungkin sudah jam 9 malam atau jam 10 atau jam 11 malam di sini saya juga memperkenalkan Teflin. Saya di sini sebagai koordinator divisi pengembangan profesi guru dan juga di ICR juga kita juga mengembangkan profesi terutama untuk Bapak Ibu dosen. Baik, Bapak Ibu, tadi sudah disampaikan terkait bagaimana kita sebagai guru bisa berperan dalam era AI ini. Jadi, kita sebagai guru atau pendidik ini kita bisa memberikan pengalaman kepada mungkin diri kita sendiri dan juga kepada siswa-siswi kita. Yang kedua, kita sudah harus memulai untuk menjadi fasilitator. Dulu sebenarnya sudah ya Bapak Ibu ya, kita sudah mulai menjadi fasilitator. Tetapi kita naik lagi ke tingkat level yang lebih tinggi yaitu fasilitator untuk berpikir kritis. Ya. Kemudian yang ketiga sebagai kurator. Nah, ini mungkin sesuatu yang baru ya Bapak Ibu. Sebagai kurator, jadi ketika pengetahuan ini banyak sekali berada di sekitar kita, kita ini sebagai filter ya, kemudian mengintegrasikan sumber-sumber yang bagus untuk pembelajaran siswa kita. Nah, ini sangat terkait juga dengan penelitian Prof. Jusyong Lee. Kita sebagai socio-emotional coach, apa itu? Kita sebagai pembimbing, ya, pembimbing emosi siswa-siswa kita. Jadi kita memberikan sifat atau motivasi, memberikan empati, kemudian apa namanya, guidance secara pribadi atau panduan secara pribadi yang AI tidak akan dapat melakukannya. Untuk sementara ini ya Bapak Ibu ya. Mudah-mudahan juga selamanya, karena tentunya manusia adalah diciptakan paling tinggi derajatnya. Yang kelima, Digital Ethics Guardian. Jadi sebagai pemandu etik, kita tetap memberikan informasi bagaimana kita berintegritas, kemudian menjaga privasi, lebih peduli dengan privasi, dan juga bertanggung jawab pada teknologi yang mungkin selama ini kita mungkin belum begitu aware atau peduli, sekarang sudah harus mulai belajar untuk terkait dengan etik ini. Ya, terus terang Bapak Ibu, kita insya Allah ya, guru tidak akan berkompetisi dengan AI. Nah, AI ini yang membantu kita, tetapi kita pun juga perlu untuk mempelajari. Ini Bapak Ibu, mungkin adalah penelitian kecil yang kami lakukan, saya lakukan dengan salah satu profesor di Korea Selatan. Ketika guru ini belajar terkait dengan mungkin di online atau offline terkait dengan AI, ini ada kenaikan signifikan. Ya meskipun sebenarnya 17%, tetapi ini menumbuhkan kompetensi yang meningkat. Ya, jadi mengikuti kegiatan seperti ini, kemudian kegiatan offline atau pertemuan MGMP dan sebagainya, ini menumbuhkan kepeningkatan pengetahuan dan pemahaman kita. Bapak Ibu, ada hal yang mungkin menarik ya Bapak Ibu, jadi creative problem solving pedagogy, di mana tahapannya ini ada understanding the challenge. Jadi kita memahami tantangan. Tantangan apa? Tantangan kita sebagai guru, tantangan sebagai siswa. Kemudian juga yang tahap kedua, menggeneralisasi ide atau mengumpulkan ide-ide yang muncul. Kemudian yang ketiga adalah mempersiapkan pelaksanaan dari pembelajaran, dan akhirnya kita juga memberikan kesempatan kepada kita sendiri dan juga siswa, kita sama-sama belajar. Nah, ini ada buku bagus Bapak Ibu, mungkin Bapak Ibu yang memiliki buku ini dari Donald Trevinger, Creative Problem Solving. Kenapa seperti ini saya sampaikan Bapak Ibu? AI itu tools di mana kita bisa memanfaatkan untuk kita bekerja dan juga mengajar. Tetapi kita juga perlu juga meningkatkan pemahaman kita terkait dengan pedagogi. Nah, creative problem solving ini adalah satu metode atau satu strategi ya yang bisa kita gunakan untuk mengajar. Salah satunya ini Bapak Ibu, jadi seperti misalnya kita memberikan case study, case ya, atau kasus. Jadi di suatu kasus yang apa ya sangat kacau begitu ya, kemudian ada beberapa siswa yang mungkin saling menyalahkan dan sebagainya. Nah, bagaimana mengatasinya? Nah, ini kita bisa juga mengarahkan siswa, boleh nggak menggunakan AI, seperti mungkin tadi menggunakan toy robot atau menggunakan uh, co-pilot dan sebagainya. Ya, nah ini situasi yang mungkin terjadi di sekitar kita. Ya. Kemudian juga ada seperti misalnya terkait dengan makanan, ya. Makanan banyak mungkin di warung-warung atau di restoran itu terbuang, ya. Nah, bagaimana cara mengatasi ini? Nah, kita mungkin bisa mencari ide-ide dari ChatGPT. Tentu saja kita mengarahkan siswa kita untuk kritis. Kalau misalnya memilih ini, begini. Kalau memilih B, begini. Kalau memilih C, begini. Nah, ini Bapak Ibu sehingga pembelajaran di kelas itu tidak monoton dan menarik. Kenapa? Karena terkait dengan konteks saat ini. Bapak Ibu, generatif AI bisa memberikan kesempatan kepada kita untuk meningkatkan kreativitas kita. Jadi Bapak Ibu, kalau dulu kita convergent thinking, ya jadi mungkin satu hal yang mungkin semuanya tertumpuk menjadi satu, sekarang kita bisa berpikir, mencoba belajar untuk berpikir A, B, C, D, dan sebagainya. Ya, jadi kita mencoba menggunakan creative problem solving ini di proses pembelajaran yang kita lakukan di kelas. Bapak Ibu, harapan kita semuanya, meskipun dengan kita teknologi semakin maju, tentu saja kita tetap harus memberikan meaningful learning. Tadi mungkin ada yang menyampaikan deep learning, ya. Ini adalah sesuai dengan kurikulum di Indonesia yang digunakan dan kita gunakan bersama, ya. Kita harapkan bisa menghasilkan meaningful learning, yaitu dengan jelas tujuannya, kemudian membuat guru dan siswa aktif, ya, bukan hanya siswanya, ya, Bapak Ibu. Yang ketiga adalah konstruktif, salah tidak apa-apa, yang penting ada nantinya ada perbaikan. Kemudian otentik, kita gunakan kasus-kasus yang mungkin terjadi setiap hari. Dan yang terakhir adalah kolaboratif. Kita bersama-sama, bukan hanya siswa dengan siswa, tetapi juga siswa dengan guru. Ya, kemudian guru, siswa, dan mungkin juga dengan co-pilot, ya, atau dengan generatif AI. Ya. Baik, Bapak Ibu, terima kasih. Ini akan dilanjutkan oleh Wakas Ahmad. Wakas Ahmad, silakan.
Baik, terima kasih Ibu atas materinya. Maka sekarang tibalah ke narasumber terakhir kita, yaitu Mr. Wakas Ahmad. Kepada Mr. Wakas Ahmad, kami persilahkan.
Okay, thank you very much. Am I audible?
Sure, it is audible.
Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, I hope my screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible and audible.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Isma and the team over here, and really thankful to Ibu Ari for giving me this chance. So, dear teachers, I didn't know about this event, and I was just informed just an hour ago at around 7 o'clock that I have to also talk to you. And whenever I have talked to Indonesian teachers, they are so amazing. So the first thing today that we're going to do is a small activity. And that activity could be just a physical activity, not something that we will do on our laptop or our smartphone, though we are talking about AI. So the activity is, if you're sitting in front of your camera anywhere, in a bed, a sofa, open your both arms like this. Yes. Yes. And now put your right hand on the left shoulder and your left hand on your right shoulder like that. And feel the hug, because you are special. You are amazing. Because we know that tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, this is a weekend. You are all tired from the whole week, a lot of assignments, things. And I was listening to your and reading your answers with this presenter that correcting the students is the hardest job. So teaching is the hardest job. So without a further ado, dear teachers, first thing first, I would request saya bisa bahasa tapi I may stuck when I speak bahasa and menjelaskan sesuatu. So I will use bahasa and English both, but still if you need translation, Ibu Arifah is here. Yeah. So every time, in every era, in every time, we have problems. Yesterday, I had a problem. Today, I have problem. Tomorrow, I will be having a problem. So 10 years ago, as a teacher, I had a problem as well, but their problem was different. We had the problem of creative problem solving. Now, this is a skill also. We solve problems with CPS, creative problem solving. It is a skill, but yesterday the problem was different. Today it's different. And I would ask you in the chat box that when we ask AI sometimes something, whether Copilot, ChatGPT, or any other AI that you use, have you experienced that when you ask something, the response of the AI is not what you expected? Have you reflect on the reason why it happens? Can you share your experience? Why the prompts we provide fails? Yeah. Okay, AI doesn't understand what we want. Okay.
Okay, sorry, I think Miss Ibu Nur Arifah Drejati bisa menerjemahkan.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you may go ahead, Miss Isma, if
Ya,
Okay.
sementara untuk pembukaan, oke, Ibu Isma. Oke, continue. Makas.
Okay. So the question was, why do our prompts fail?
Ya, terkadang ada sesuatu yang menarik Bapak Ibu bahwa kita membuat prompt itu juga ada tekniknya. Ya, sementara ini di Indonesia ini membuat prompt itu seperti di Google saja. Jadi hanya bertanya seperti di Google, tetapi tidak seharusnya. Nah, ini nanti Wakas akan menjelaskan bagaimana membuat prompt yang baik.
Yeah. Okay. So there are some answers. It does not fit the context. It does not understand me. But that is not the problem with only AI. Sometimes my friend also does not understand me. So we humans also create mistakes when we understand each other. But here, there are some reasons that are common among all of us when we use AI. As Ibu Arifah said that it is not Google, because in Google, we just put 2 or 3 words and we find our relevant information. But that is different because Google is a search engine. On the other hand, AI is not. AI is something that is responsive. It does not search for you only, though it search nowadays, but that is something else. You have to ask for the search specifically and then enable the search or the deep search option in Claude or Perplexity or ChatGPT. So basically you are talking to someone who does not have a soul. That is AI. So why do our prompts fail? There are 3 common reasons till this time with different research. And the first thing is our prompt is too short. Have you ever imagined when you talk to your students and your response sometimes is so short and the student is like confused? What does the teacher saying? What does she mean? What does he mean? Because you said something which is very short. So the prompt we use to AI is very short. And secondly, we do not talk about the context. For example, I need 5 objectives for my students who's in English course. So I ask AI, can you create 5 fill in the blanks or 5 multiple choice questions using adjectives and adverbs for my students? So AI doesn't know the context. Who are the students? Which grade they are? Which background they are? they are from Indonesia, EFL, they are from Pakistan, ESL. So the context is missing. The third one is random trial or error. So we do a lot of tries, we waste the time, and sometimes we hit the limit, or the AI is using all the languages, all the words. It gets overwhelmed. You may say AI is confused because you put a lot of random things. Ibu, terjemahkan, ya.
Oke, Wakas. So,
Iya.
jadi ada beberapa hal yang mungkin perlu kita perhatikan, Bapak Ibu, ketika membuat prompt. Jadi, promptnya itu terlalu singkat. Kemudian yang kedua, seperti kita memberikan instruksi kepada siswa-siswi kita, dan siswa-siswi kita itu apa ya yang disampaikan oleh Bapak Ibu guru ya. Nah, itu mungkin seperti itu. Yang kedua adalah tidak ada konteks. Jadi tidak ada sesuatu yang hubungannya dengan tempat, waktu, dan budaya. Yang ketiga, random trial dan error. Jadi sangat terlalu banyak membuang waktu. Jadi tadi karena mungkin hanya satu kalimat, kemudian nanti jawab, kemudian diberikan jawaban lagi. Jadi itu membuat AI sendiri juga bingung. Iya, terima kasih.
Yeah, thank you. Terima kasih. So, yes, teachers. Now, as we know that, what is CPS? So, creative problem solving. It was first developed by Osborne and Pernis in 1950s, and it is still relevant in today's world because we still have problems. We still need creative solutions to the problems, and that is a skill. We call it creative problem solving. So, we have different techniques inside it, but if we sum it up, we have 4 CIDI, like CIDE in Bahasa Indonesia. So, number first things, clarify. Whenever you talk to someone, just forget about AI for a moment. When you talk to someone who doesn't know anything about what you are going to talk, ask yourself, what I want to say, is it clear? So the first step is clarify the problem. What is the problem? Clearly state it in simple words. Keduanya, ideate or ideate in Bahasa Inggris. Yeah, so generate ideas and possible solutions. The problem you clarified just a moment ago, how do you generate ideas for that problem to get the solution? And number third is D, develop, refine, and choose the best option. You generated multiple ideas. Now you need 1 or 2, the most suitable ideas to solve that problem. So develop or refine the best one or choose the best idea. And number 4th step is implement or just apply, take action, and review the result after that. So we have basically 4 steps: clarify, ideate, or you can call it generate, and then develop, or you can call refine. Number 4 is implement, or you can call take action.
Ya, dengan CPS tadi Bapak Ibu sebenarnya kita bisa memanfaatkan AI tools lebih baik ya, dan karena sedang melatih seperti melatih murid kita begitu. Nah, di sini kita memang harus mulai berpikir dengan mencari masalahnya apa, kemudian dengan tujuannya apa, dan kemudian mencari ide-ide yang mungkin terlewat dan memberikan beberapa hal, beberapa pilihan solusi. Dan selanjutnya, tahap ketiga adalah mengembangkan. Jadi kita ketika menggunakan AI itu kita juga berpikir untuk mendapatkan hasil yang optimal, dan terakhir adalah mengimplementasikan.
Yeah, matur nuwun Ibu. So they will say he can speak bahasa Jawa. So kenapa anggap okay, pakai bahasa Indonesia saja. Okay, now we have 4 questions before we write the prompt to AI. And at the end of this these slides, I will tell you something more amazing. Yeah. So 4 questions before you prompt. Number first is the prompt that you have written to any AI. Ask yourself the question, what problem am I solving? for me or for the students or for the parents, whatsoever it is. Like, what problem am I solving? For example, you can ask yourself, who are the students? What grade? You already know that. You are sitting in the classroom, class 9, class 6 or 7, but AI does not know. So you have to clarify the grade or in the background of the students. What topic? What output do I need? Do I just need the problem? Or do I just know the problem? Or AI also is aware of the solution that I want? So this is the first question. Second question is related to ideate or generate. And we can ask, like, for example, give me 5 variations. Give me 10 types of questions. Create me 3 different example, 5 different example, or use creative approach. So do not ask AI, do it for me. Can you create for me? But specify what creation do you want? Specify what solution do you want? What kind of idea are you expecting from AI? The fourth one is develop the criteria. Like, what kind of criteria are you looking for with AI? Like, ask AI, give me 5 variations which is aligned with Curriculum Merdeka. So the context matters here because you are developing AI into this specific viewpoint, and then use simple language. Do not use hard language or vague sentence structure. Just be simple because, you know, it is LLM, large language model. AI response always depends on your prompt because it is a language model. It does not think like human. If you say that, oh yeah, ChatGPT is now thinking, because you see the word there, thinking, but it is AI. It cannot think like humans. Thinking for AI means generating some information from websites, from Google, or thinking for AI means collecting information from different books, websites, and other sources. So specify the criteria. And then number 4 is implementation. What kind of output format you want? The table, graph, infograph, poster, flyer, multiple choice questions, short questions, long questions, huge assignments, or what kind of response are you looking for from AI?
Ya, terjemahannya panjang sekali ini.
I'm sorry.
Ya, oke. Jadi Bapak Ibu, ketika kita membuat prompt, kita perlu mengingat hal ini ya, Bapak Ibu. Jadi clarify apa masalah yang akan kita coba selesaikan. Ini untuk siapa? Apakah untuk murid kita, untuk kita sendiri, atau untuk seseorang yang memang dalam hal yang memang kita akan tuju. Yang kedua, ini hal-hal yang mungkin harus kita tambahkan di dalam prompt kita. Misalnya, berikan 5 macam hal, atau kemudian berikan contohnya 3 atau 5 atau 10 dan sebagainya. Kemudian dikembangkan. Jadi, kembangkan apa? Misalnya terkait dengan kurikulum, terkait dengan tugas guru, tugas dosen, dan sebagainya. Lanjut pada implementation-nya. Apakah mau pilihan ganda atau dan yang lebih detail begitu Bapak Ibu. Nah, ini semoga bisa membantu Bapak Ibu dalam membuat atau mencari hal yang diinginkan dari AI tools ini. Ya. Lanjut.
Okay, thank you, Ibu Arifa. So now here are some examples before I use CPS and after I use CPS. So I also have Indonesian version for this slide. Yeah, this one is the Indonesian version. For example, here we can see before CPS. So we see buat soal IPA untuk kelas 5. What is the problem with this prompt? All the problems we discussed earlier. It is very generic, pendek sekali, tidak ada konteks, tidak ada format, tidak ada levelnya, grade yang apa namanya, students. So AI does not know what I want. On the other hand, I have prompt using CPS. So like here, clarify, this one kami adalah guru IPA SD kelas 5 di Indonesia. So AI know the context. ideate, buat 5 soal pilihan ganda tentang sistem pencernaan. I don't know what the translation of this sentence now, so I will go to the English version. So, yeah, but you already know that as Indonesian. So in English version, ideate, and then we have developed stage aligned with common core standards. For example, any literacy 5,1 atau whatever you want, and then implementation, like what kind of result are you expecting? Format a table, question, multiple choice, whatsoever the case is. So this is the difference between AI prompting, the prompting before using CPS and after CPS.
Ya, ada perbedaan ya Bapak Ibu ketika kita menggunakan creative problem solving dalam menggunakan AI dan sesudah menggunakan AI. Ya, lanjut.
Yeah, terima kasih Ibu. So now for the teachers, we have 5 use cases with CPS creating different kind of tasks using AI and using CPS. So the prompts should be grounded into CPS using those 4 words, and that is CIDI. CIDI, clarify, ideate, develop, and implement. So the first thing, for the 5 cases, for example, we can create lesson plan. You can ask AI, create a 2-period lesson plan on topic, for example, any topic, adjectives, cases of adjectives, nouns, for example. For lower secondary students, you can mention the grade for 3rd class, 4th class, class 5, atau whatsoever it is. And then we have assessment rubric. For example, you are conducting a test from your students. You don't know how to score the test. So you need assessment rubric. Create a presentation rubric with 4 criteria and 1 to 4 scale, for example, like we usually have 4 scale in Indonesia or 5 scale sometimes. So it depends. And what could be the criteria? So AI will suggest you with this. Yeah, Ibu?
Ya, oke. Jadi ini Bapak Ibu contoh misalnya menggunakan 5 kasus yang bisa digunakan oleh Bapak Ibu guru. Jadi dalam pembuatan RPP ya kalau zaman dahulu ya atau modul sekarang ini. Kemudian juga bisa digunakan untuk membuat assessment, rubrik assessment. Nah, ini Bapak Ibu jadi ini akan memberikan dampak yang akan berbeda ketika kita menggunakan prompt-prompt ini.
Yeah. So the third one is student feedback. This can also be a case for us, the teachers. Like you can ask AI, write constructive feedback for grade 8 students writing. What kind of writing? You can mention essay writing, paragraph, report, or whatsoever. Number 4 case could be differentiated questions. Create 3 versions of questions, easy, medium, difficult. Now, this is really important. Sometimes I, as a teacher, design the items, the questions for my students, but I don't know whether they are easy, medium, or difficult. So AI here is a helpful partner. So what AI needs from me is the context of the students, Indonesian, for example, the level of the students, class berapa, and then it can suggest me based on the curriculum, and also needs the curriculum. For example, you can ask AI, create 3 versions of this question for me, easy, medium, difficult, based on curriculum Merdeka for class 5 from Indonesia. So this is a complete prompt using CPS. Then you are supposed to send a message to the parent. So you can also discuss about the parent's background, the student's background, and everything, and then describe your problem and ask it. So there could be more than 5 cases, but they are just examples.
Ya, jadi membuat promptnya itu harus jelas, lengkap, detail, akan menghasilkan hasil yang berbeda daripada kita memberikan instruksi yang simple pada AI. Jadi dibuat dengan model CPS ini Bapak Ibu, CD. Ya, lanjut, Lukas.
Okay, so now, dear teachers, guru. Now I think we can remember this simple word, CIDA, CIDA, So CD, sorry. C-I-D-I, C-D. So in Indonesia, it's maybe CD, right? So
Right.
yeah, so GD is like first is clarification, number second is ideation or ideate, the third is development, the fourth is action or implementation. So this is one formula for designing the prompts that can help better solution for us and for the students and a better learning. The first, like, always ask these simple 4 questions. What is the problem? This is ideation. What ideas do I want? This is ideation. And number third is what criteria matter for me? This is called development. And what format do I need? This is called implementation, like table, list, steps, and a lot. So in the start, I told you, ya Ibu terjemahkan dulu. Nanti.
Sepertinya sudah pengulangan ya, Wakas, jadi bisa kita.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So as a start, I told you that I would tell you something more amazing in this, and now I'm going to share that. So actually, what I did earlier regarding these slides when I was preparing, because I just prepared my talk in a few minutes. So this was the slides I created. I hope the screen is visible, right, Ibu?
Yes.
I think my screen is not visible now. Is it visible?
Not yet.
Sorry, I one thing.
Wakas, I think the time is.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. This one. Yeah. So dear teachers, as you can see, these are the slides I originally prepared. These are the slides, and after that, these slides have been enhanced using AI and prompts using CPS. And you saw the result earlier of this. So thank you very much, and I hope you happy learning to your journey.
Ya, terima kasih.
Baik, terima kasih. Thank you for all of the speaker. I'm so sorry because our time is almost over. So once again, I say thank you for all the speaker, for the insight, the experiences, and the knowledge. Dan juga pastinya sangat bermanfaat bagi Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya. Dan tibalah kita pada sesi yang kita tunggu-tunggu, yaitu pada sesi Q&A dan juga diskusi. Maka boleh banget untuk Bapak Ibu guru semuanya yang ingin menyampaikan pertanyaan secara langsung, boleh open cam dan juga open mic setelah diizinkan oleh moderator. Jika ada yang terkendala, tidak bisa open cam dan open mic, boleh banget di chat di kolom Zoom dan juga kolom komentar YouTube. Nanti akan saya bantu bacakan. Oke, Ana, ini sudah mendapat penanya yang pertama, yaitu dari Ibu Nada Halida Rosiana. How do we balance fun or interactive with actual learning goals so students don't just play but truly understand? Tapi sebelumnya, mohon maaf, sekali lagi saya informasikan, pertanyaan Q&A kita kali ini dan sesi diskusi kita kali ini akan dijawab oleh Ibu Nur Arifah Drajati dan juga Profesor Ju Seng Lee dan juga Bapak Wakas. Betul, Ibu?
Ya.
Baik. Saya bacakan sekali lagi untuk pertanyaan yang pertama. Oke. How do we balance fun or interactive with actual learning goals so students don't just play but truly understand? Baik, bisa langsung dijawab.
Ya, silakan mungkin Prof. Ju Seng Lee dahulu. Prof. Ju Seng Lee, it's your turn.
Oh, hello everyone. How are you? So do you want me to respond to this?
Ya.
Okay, my answer is very simple. Usually the learning in the classroom, students often say is out of context. It's very artificial. So I think not every day, but every now and then you can add the tasks that are meaningful to the students. So meaningful here means I think you need to understand the students' needs and motivations, what they do every day. Not every day, but every now and then. And then another thing is the fun part is I think the most important motivation is to show them they are learning, they are improving, they are growing. It doesn't have to be drastic score improvement, but it can be like a little bit of improvement, like a very micro level scale, like 1 point or 2 points every day. And then when they see them, they're growing daily or weekly and monthly, I think then students think, oh, the learning is fun and it's very authentic. The fun here doesn't mean like a dopamine releasing fun. I mean like a serotonin one, like, oh, it's very meaningful. It's quite relevant to me. So I think that's where the teacher role. The AI, like Wakas mentioned, the AI can understand the human needs. It's only teacher, like all of us here, who understand your students' needs and who can actually coordinate, right? Curate this activity. Yes, I think the Arifa have another meaningful answers.
Thank you for your answer. Maybe Ibu Arifah bisa menerjemahkan.
Iya, eh, jadi bergantung ya kalau tadi yang disampaikan oleh Prof. Jusyongli bahwa tergantung pada tujuannya dan juga pada motivasinya. Jadi apakah memang hari ini memang mungkin serius, kemudian mungkin di lain waktu mungkin menggunakan game dan sebagainya. Jadi bergantung pada tujuan pembelajaran kita. Kalau misalnya bisa menggunakan game, ya mungkin bisa lebih menyenangkan ya. Tetapi mungkin di lain waktu mungkin ada sedikit serius ketika menjelaskan sekitar konsep dan mungkin hal-hal yang penting lainnya. Mungkin demikian Bu Isma.
Terima kasih dan kita sudah mendapat penanya yang kedua, yaitu ini tentang CPS ya.
Ya.
Apakah dengan prompt CPS ini dapat menyisipkan gambar AI yang membuat murid lebih kritis tanpa menyisipkan manual?
Iya, mungkin saya menjawab Bu Isma. Jadi Bapak Ibu ketika kita menggunakan CPS ini, ada saat-saat kita mungkin memberikan waktu kepada siswa-siswa untuk menggunakan handphone atau menggunakan laptop dalam memanfaatkan AI. Namun ada saatnya kita juga off dari teknologi itu, tetapi kita memberikan feedback secara manual. Jadi misalnya ada misalnya menghasilkan cerita, kemudian ada gambar-gambar yang tidak sesuai. Misalnya ibunya mungkin ibu apa yang kita harapkan gambar ibu, tetapi ternyata seperti anak-anak. Nah, ini kan kritis ya Bapak Ibu. Kemudian mungkin piringnya lebih besar daripada orangnya dan sebagainya. Ini sebenarnya sudah berpikir kritis meskipun melalui gambar. Nah, ini hal-hal yang mungkin bisa kita diskusikan. Artinya, mungkin apa yang kita bayangkan dengan AI itu berbeda. Nah, ini memberikan wacana kepada siswa kita bagaimana berpikir kritis itu. Tadi mungkin ini ya, apakah dengan prompt CPSI dapat menyisipkan gambar AI yang membuat siswa lebih kritis tanpa menyisipkan manual? Bisa, Ibu. Jadi apa namanya dengan CPS ini bahwa kita bisa menggunakan CPS ini dengan AI atau tanpa AI pun, ya. Jadi bisa digunakan secara manual juga. Ya. Oke, terima kasih Bu. Mungkin Wakas, do you have any something that you want to answer related to this matter?
Sudah cukup. Nah, ya.
Baik, terima kasih. Ini sepertinya ada yang raise hand. Ada yang raise hand mungkin bisa open cam untuk menyampaikan pertanyaannya. Dari Nizal Jadu.
Oke,
Iya.
terima kasih Kak. Maaf tidak bisa open cam karena terkendala jaringan.
Oke.
Ada beberapa yang ingin saya tanyakan yang mungkin berkaitan dengan kita sebagai guru ya. Barangkali dari Ibu Arifah atau Mr. Jusengli tadi bisa memberikan contoh prompt kepada kita sebagai guru untuk bagaimana cara membuat media interaktif dengan menggunakan AI, di mana di situ tampilannya bisa ada lembar kerja, ada game, ada kuis interaktif juga. Barangkali ada contoh prompt-nya gitu. Seperti itu.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Ya, mungkin Wakas ini yang lebih profesional ya. Silakan Wakas bisa memberikan jawaban.
Ya, Mbak Isma, could you please translate?
Okay, I think she said that how to make a good prompt for the interactive learning, so the teacher could practice in the classroom. The class become more interactive, meaningful, and joyful.
Okay, thank you. So it depends on the definition of interactive of your classroom, I would say. Because as Prof. Jusionli earlier said that it is not something that I think it is going to be interactive for me. If I talk about Pakistan, interaction or engagement in the classroom could be something else. In Indonesia, it could be something else. Fun and joyful activity in Korea and Hong Kong could be something else, and in Jawa Tengah is different. So how to design such a prompt that can make the classroom wonderful. You cannot make the classroom engaging with one prompt. It's not possible. The classroom engagement depends on the overall method of the teaching, assessment, how you give the time to the students, and also the TTT, the teacher talk time, how much you talk and how much the students talk. So I cannot say that there could be a single prompt that can help you, but overall, it depends on the teaching philosophy or methodology. So AI can help, or the CPS can help you, because AI is now a necessary thing, and better prompting means you have better version of your lesson plan, a better version of the assessment, or the better version for the test you are presenting to the students for the test, I mean, for testing them. So it reflects the overall thing, not a specific thing, I would say. And moreover, if Prof. Lee would like to add something.
Okay, thank you for your answer, Mister. Jadi mungkin bisa dibantu terjemah untuk Ibu Arifah. Tapi mungkin saya sedikit bisa memberikan penjelasannya. Jadi yang sudah disampaikan oleh Mr. Wakas Ahmad, jadi kita tidak bisa membuat satu prompt saja untuk kelas agar menjadi joyful or meaningful. Kita tidak bisa menggunakan prompt yang singkat saja. Seperti itu, Ibu. Jadi mungkin membutuhkan banyak apa namanya?
Banyak prompt ya.
Iya, banyak prompt seperti itu. Baik, apakah sudah dimengerti Ibu Nizal Jadu?
Oh, berarti itu gini loh, maksud saya itu kita kan buka AI ya, ya Miss ya, buka AI terus di situ prompt-nya itu dalam satu kali klik klik itu sudah di situ sudah apa ya, di generate ada materi, ada LKPD, ada kuis seperti itu. Apakah tidak bisa membuat dalam satu kali klik itu promptnya kita misalkan saya sebagai guru bla 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 buatkan apa gitu seperti itu.
Oh,
Ya,
jadi
saya jawab Bu Isma. Ya, bisa Ibu, tetapi memang harus lengkap sekali meskipun nanti pada hasilnya itu juga masih perlu diperbaiki lagi karena memang AI itu kan juga perlu belajar juga ya. Jadi bisa. Jadi seperti membuat modul, kemudian aktivitas dan sebagainya itu bisa. Ya. Demikian Bu, nanti dicoba ya Ibu, tetapi
Iya.
misalnya belum, asal detail Ibu, asal detail, tetapi juga itu pun menurut saya masih banyak perbaikan-perbaikan karena mungkin Indonesia nanti buat AI yang seperti itu ya Bu ya.
Ya ya. Barangkali nanti ada anak bangsa yang bisa Bunda.
Betul.
Iya
Ya,
ya. Terima kasih Bunda.
terima kasih.
baik, terima kasih luar biasa sekali antusiasmenya dari Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya. Tapi mohon maaf sekali karena waktu kita sangat terbatas dan ini sudah melebihi batas waktu. Jadi izinkan saya untuk menyampaikan informasi menarik sebentar ya Bapak Ibu, yaitu informasi saling dan juga sertifikat. Kepada kakak operator bisa menayangkan informasi webinar selanjutnya. Baik, akan hadir kembali webinar nasional 8 jam pelajaran dengan tema Implementasi 4 Program Strategis Perpustakaan Nasional RI, Tantangan, Peluang, dan Praktik Baik di Satuan Pendidikan yang akan dilaksanakan pada tanggal 22 Juni 2026 pukul 19.30 waktu Indonesia Barat yang akan diselenggarakan oleh guru juara dan juga Sapanesia yang mana Bapak Ibu guru akan mendapatkan benefit yaitu e-sertifikat bernama akses Zoom meeting, materi kegiatan, video rekaman, laporan pengembangan diri, dan juga dokumentasi kegiatan. Baik, Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya bisa mengajak rekan-rekan semua Bapak Ibu guru hebat agar bisa berkembang dan belajar bersama. Lalu ada informasi sertifikat, yaitu baik sertifikat dan juga eh, ada dua tipe sertifikat, yaitu untuk audien yang gratis dan juga berdonasi. Maka untuk peserta yang gratis, maka akan dikirimi sertifikat pada H+3 setelah kegiatan berlangsung. Dan juga untuk peserta prioritas, maka akan dikirimi sertifikat H+1 setelah kegiatan ini berlangsung. Dengan menjadi peserta prioritas, Bapak Ibu akan mendapatkan pelayanan lebih optimal, pembagian sertifikat lebih cepat, serta pelayanan lebih prioritas. Selain itu, melalui donasi yang diberikan, secara tidak langsung Bapak Ibu guru juga turut mendukung keberlangsungan kegiatan pengembangan kompetensi guru agar dapat terus menghadirkan webinar-webinar edukatif dan bermanfaat seperti pada malam hari ini. Baik, terima kasih itu saja informasi tambahan kita pada malam hari ini. Luar biasa sekali Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya, antusiasmenya yang sudah mendengarkan speaker dan juga narasumber-narasumber hebat kita semuanya, baik itu dari Bapak Juseng Lee dan juga asisten serta peserta anak didiknya, dari narasumber Ibu Nur Arifah Derajati, MPD, dan juga dari Bapak Wakas Ahmad. Saya sangat berterima kasih sekali karena sudah bersedia menjadi narasumber hebat kita pada malam hari ini. Dan juga tak lupa saya berterima kasih kepada Ibu Bapak Guru semuanya. Sebelum kita menutup webinar kita kali ini, kita akan mendengarkan closing statement dari narasumber hebat kita, yaitu dari Ibu Nur Arifah dan juga Bapak Ju Seng Lee untuk memberikan closing statement pada malam hari ini.
Ya, terima kasih Ibu.
Kepada Ibu Nur Arifah Derajati, saya persilahkan.
Terima kasih kepada Bapak Ibu semuanya yang berkenan hadir pada malam ini. Mudah-mudahan bermanfaat dan creative problem solving adalah salah satu strategi bagaimana kita bisa memanfaatkan teknologi AI dan kita mencoba untuk belajar sesuatu yang baru terkait dengan pedagoginya. Nah, ini menarik Bapak Ibu, kita coba bersama dan kita semangat dalam memperbaiki cara mengajar kita, memperbaiki cara belajar kita dengan generatif AI. Terima kasih Bapak Ibu semuanya.
Terima kasih Ibu Nur Arifah atas closing statement-nya yang sangat luar biasa. Kita akan mendengarkan closing statement dari narasumber kita, yaitu dari Bapak Juseng Lee dan mungkin Bapak Wakas Ahmad juga bisa memberikan closing statement.
Closing statement. Thank you, Ishma, for your wonderful coordination. Thank you, Bu Arifat Jajati, for your inspirational talk, and Akas and our Idol Lab members. Most of all the teachers, very, very truly inspiring. Wow, what time is it now? It's 10 o'clock. You are still learning. This is very impressive, inspiring. Yeah. So yeah, every time I talk and yeah, interact with the Indonesian teacher, I truly inspire. I think my closing, maybe last remark is aligned with what Queenie said in her PowerPoint slide. The best AI tool is not the most powerful one. The best AI tool is the one that matches the learner. So I think once again, it's very essential message we need to take home. Like it's a teacher play a vital role, understanding the true needs of the students, and then you use AI to curate the maybe activities that really fit into their needs and the problem. And like Waka said, we need to use the framework, like creative, ideated, and development and implementation. So I think very useful. I think the most important thing is you need to use it immediately, okay? Maybe tomorrow. We will check whether you test it or not. Okay. Thank you. Terima kasih. Good night.
Thank you, terima kasih atas closing statement-nya. Baik, apakah Mr. Wakas Ahmad ingin memberikan closing statement?
Thank you very much. I would just say the wording of Prof. Lee, I would just repeat them. Indonesian teachers are amazing. It's not a usual thing that they're waking up so late for learning and learning for learning, learning how to teach. So as we said earlier, I would extend that thing that AI is not going to take your job. Yeah, again, AI is not going to take your job, but the teachers who use AI will replace the teachers who do not use it. So AI is a new pedagogy. Try it, learn with it, and improve yourself. So thank you very much. Stay amazing, healthy, happy learning.
Baik, terima kasih atas closing statement-nya. Luar biasa sekali Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya, tak terasa kita sudah berada di penghujung acara. Maka tidak lengkap jika kita semua tidak berfoto bersama. Tapi sebelum berfoto bersama, saya ingin mengucapkan terima kasih sekali lagi untuk speaker dan untuk narasumber kita semuanya. Mr. Juseng Lee, Ibu Nur Arifah Jati, dan juga Mr. Wakas Ahmad, dan juga speaker kita tadi, kakak-kakak dari Hong Kong University. Maka silakan untuk Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya bisa menyiapkan kameranya untuk open cam. Kita akan berfoto bersama. Baik, saya akan pandu untuk kita berfoto bersama. Saya akan hitung mulai dari 1, 2, dan 3. Oke, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Sekali lagi. 1, 2, 3. Baik, terima kasih sekali untuk narasumber kita hari ini atas insight, ilmu, dan juga pengalamannya. Bisa Ibu Nur Arifah, Mr. Juseng Lee, dan juga Mr. Wakas Ahmad bisa melanjutkan aktivitas pada malam hari ini. Baik, terima kasih lagi untuk semua yang sudah hadir, Bapak Ibu guru hebat semuanya, yang sudah antusias dan juga sudah aktif dalam mengikuti kegiatan dari awal hingga akhir, dan saya mohon maaf sekali jika ada pertanyaan yang belum sempat terbacakan karena keterbatasan waktu. Semoga kita bisa bertemu di tempat dan juga momen yang sama dengan sama semangatnya sama seperti pada hari ini, dan juga karena sudah berakhir dan juga waktunya sudah eh, melebihi waktu yang kita rencanakan, saya sebagai moderator mohon maaf jika ada perkataan dan juga perbuatan yang kurang berkenan di hati para hadirin. I think this is enough. Thank you for your participation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.